Sawadee My name is Suthikon Chantarasawat and our group is group number 4. Today we're going to present about the company that's selling the bird nest drinking brand in Thailand. The company name is TTS Beverage Company, as you can see in the slide. And next is our group members and names and ID. And this is our outline. This one and another one. And for the executive summary, the company they sell the bird nest brand only the overseas, and their product is medium to high quality products that they sell in the overseas, and they also produce from the low range to high level of the quality. And that product is a high nutrient of bird nest drinking, as you can see from the tax that they get from the Thai government, that they not charge with the sugary drinking tax or something. According to that product is a healthy in high nutrient drinking, so it is good for the healthy people who like to concern about their health and about the sugar level. And most of their product is produced for the daily eating to the luxury gift for the people that they will like give to each other when they meet it together. And for next one is the problem statement and company background. And for the problem statement, the company facing with the ineffective labors, less quality of bird nest, like the raw material that they get, and the last one is the product damage and the delay shipping. And those three main problems create an unfavorable image of the company and the low value of the company. As they solve this problem, they come up with the checking in a period of time to keep tracking their performance of their employees and inspection of the raw material that they get, and before they receive the products and whenever they finish the production process in their production line. And for the delivery delay, they solve the problem by hire the third-party logistic that they use it for a long time, and they can deal with really easily, which because of the technology like the GPS. And next is the company background. As you can see the picture on the first slide, that is Mr. Butang. He is the owner of the company that the company established since 1995, and the company is located in Samut Prakan on near the ABAC, and they have two brands under their brand of the TTS Beverage, which is Kim and Jinsun or Hongsun in some countries. Next is the 4 channel of the customer to contract the company. For the first one is the social media such as Facebook and Instagram, and the second one is the website of the company. And the third one is the email that you can email directly to the company, and the last one is the telephone number. And next one is the location and the picture of the company, and these two are the certificate that they get from the government about the GMP and HACCP, as I will mention further. And for the importance of the cold chain management of the production process, the HACCP or hazard analysis and critical control point, it is about checking the quality of products and the production process in the company, also the GMP or good manufacturing practice, that they will come to check the company once a year. But in the last year, the company get to checking and inspection every 3 to 6 months. But according to their performance, they have a good performance 2 years in a row. So they extend to be once a year. And also the last one, the Department of Livestock Development or DLD or Krom Pasusat. This department, they will deal with the animal stuff or the product from animals, as they will come to check mostly every month, but according to the good performance of the company, so they get inspection every 6 months, and they also get the certificate from them. And next is the product profile. They have 2 SKU. For the first one is the Kim, the second one is Jinsun and Hongsun. And bird nest drinking brand, the first one is Kim. Kim have the 3 product lines, which contain is 185 milliliters with 3 flavors, the ginseng, rock sugar, and sugar free. And the next one, the second product line, are Jinsun and Hongsun. This one they will selling in a pack. One pack contains 6 bottles, and one box they contain 6 pack, and one bottle is same 185 millimeters as the Kim, and they have the 3 flavor as the same: ginseng, rock sugar, and sugar free. And next is the original vision, mission, and corporate objective and policies. For the first one, the vision of the company is to be a leader of the bird nest drinking brand in the world market. And the mission of the company is to be a high quality Bird's drinking brand in the market and give their best to their customer. And the corporate objective and policies, they plan to produce a high quality of Bird's Nest brand with environmental and social concern. Because of their production process is care and concern about the society and environmental. And next one, for the external analysis or environmental scanning analysis, we use the Pestel analysis. As for the first one, the political, it is a positive trend. According to the economic downturn, so the government deduct the tax and tariff of the import. So they get the cheaper raw material like ginseng from the importer. And when they export, they pay lower tax according to the government reductions of the tax. And for the next one, the economics. The economics, they is in the deficit one because of the Thai currency is fluctuation and Thai currency is not stable and it trend to be decreased according to the world market. And the third one, the social, it is in the positive trend. According to the old age, people is increased in Thai society. So many people are tend to have a health concern and many people think that the Bird's Nest drinking is good for their health and they always buy it to be the gift for the old people. And so according to that, it makes the company can sell more. And the fourth one, the technology, it is in a positive trend. According to the company, they plan to buy a lot of machine, and a machine nowadays is high quality and better than the machine in the past. And it also give a high productivity for the company when they produce. And for the fifth one, the legal, it is in a positive trend. According to the HACCP and GMP, as I mentioned earlier, and DLD also, they get this certificate to avoid the rule and regulation from the government that they will harm the company. And according to this one, it makes the company can produce and sell more in the market because they have less rule and regulation that controlled by the government because of their high performance. And the last one, the environment. The environment is in a positive trend because their company is eco-friendly company that save cost and save earth because they have the water generator of the boiling machine and the wastewater from their production process, and they will generate to be clean water before they release it out to the public canal.
สวัสดีครับ My name is Sanapat Jesmanya. Today I'm gonna present about the industrial analysis or microenvironment analysis. Okay, the industrial analysis we use 5 force analysis to do it. So the 5 force analysis is a tool to understand the force that run the company. There are 5 main force that we use in this tool. First, threat of new entrants. Second, the bargain power of customer. Next, the bargain power of supplier, threat of substitute, and rivalry in the industrial. On the first one, threat of new entrants, there are 4 main force that we have to consider in this one. The first, competitor size, the score what 5, cost, switching cost, the score what 4, property product difference, the score what 4, brand identity, the score what 4. In the next one, bargain power of supplier, there are 2 main things that we have to consider in this one. The first one, number of substitute supplier, the score was 1, and next one is importance of supplier, the score was 4. For the bargain power of customer, there are many forces that we have to concern. The first one, differentiation of output, the score was 4, and the volume of buyer, the score was 1. Next, threat of substitute. We have to concern about the relative price of substitute, the score was 4, and the switching cost score was 1. And lastly, industrial rivalry. We have to concern many factors in this one. First, number of competitors, their score was 2. Fixed cost, score was 4. Switching cost, score was 1. Brand identity, score was 5. And product different, score was 4. For stakeholder analysis, there are 7 main stakeholders in this one. First one, management team. The company has started more than 20 years ago. The workers are experts in this field. Next, employee. Most of employees are Cambodian, so they are working together as family and working happily in the company. The customer are happy with the company because the company can satisfy their need. For the supplier, there are low number of suppliers in the market, but the quality quite high, but the price also high too. For the owner are very happy with the company because they generate quite good and can run for more than 20 years. For the next one, for social, now people love about their health. They take care more about their health, and also now Thailand are on OA society, so they have to take care more about their health. Next one, government. The government help us a lot in export and import the raw material and export the products. They reduce the tax for the healthy drinks and reduce the tax for exporter. Next, capability analysis. The first one, identify competitive advantage. The company have been in the market for more than 20 years. The company have a good brand image in foreign countries like Cambodia and many countries. The company can make the product at a good quality at low price because they use QC checking in every process. So they want to make sure that all the products are in good quality. Next one, identify strategic core competency. All the products that company made are high quality with the worldwide standard by the experienced worker that have been in this field for more than 20 years. Dynamic capability. First one, they train their employee by expertise who they outsource from the expert company. And also they have a research and development resource so they can make new flavor to serve the customer demand in the market. And also now all the process that company have are mechanical, which controlled by all human. In the future, they have planned that they're gonna replace them with robot or automation. For the strategic capability performance analysis measurement, their main goal is to expand to the China, many states in China. They want to design their package to be Thai design because Chinese people love Thai products. And they also want to increase the reliability of their product. For SWOT analysis, in strength, the company have variety of flavor. They have strong brand awareness in other countries. They have high quality ingredients, and also they have their own factories. For the weakness, availability in Thailand. Products are expirable. Products are easily damaged. For the opportunity, the first one, Thailand are now on OS society, so the demand of products are higher. Second, there are not many competitors in Thailand. And lastly, huge demand during Chinese holiday because Chinese love bird nest products, so they give the bird nest product as a gift in holiday. And last one, threat. The bird nest was banned in some country because it's against some animal protection in some country. And lastly, there are not many Swiss-led bird nest farm in Thailand. For the next one, current business strategy analysis. They have a long-term plan and short-term plan. For the short term, they have to improve their sales to create more market share and also to maintain their top position in some countries like Cambodia. For long-term plan, they will create new product line to improve their product value and to serve all the customer demand that they demand many flavor of bird nest beverage.
Okay, and next for the strategic performance measurement analysis, this one, the company separate into short-term strategic and long-term strategic, which they have 4 measurement. For the first one, the performance measurement. For the short-term strategic, they focus on the customer satisfaction, the quality of the products, and the control of the correct of supply ordering, and employee satisfaction, human resources management, and the last one for the labor turnover. And for the long term, they focus on the performance, which is the growth of the company and the capacity to make the profit and cash flow revenue. And the last one is the strategic planning. We come up with a 3 stage of this one. The first stage, they concern and checking their performance by separate into daily checking and weekly checking and quarterly checking and yearly checking. It is to make their company keep correct evaluation performance correctly so they can know roughly about the performance of the company in overall. And for the second stage, they're using the software to merge all the information together to compare the performance measurement of the company month by month or year by year or weekly by weekly. For the third stage, the TTS Beverage use the data to support their decision making and innovation by real-time data forecasting trend, compare with other competitor or competitive benchmarking, and their performance measurement of yearly measurement. And the last one is the supplier analysis, that the company use these data to be a control chart to measure their performance. And the second one is the comparative data, that they support important strategy and performance to get the decision making, and they use the data to reflect their performance of the company that set up in each criteria of the data analysis and compare to competitors. And also they set the target that they want to get, and they use that data to measure that how long that they can get to that target and their goals. And the third thing is the customer data. For the customer data, the process of choose and make sure that strategy make customers satisfied to support their need and make a good relationship with the customer. And moreover, the company concerned about the customer satisfaction, customer sustainability, and the competitive analysis. According to the high competitiveness in this market, so they mainly focus on the qualities so that the customer gonna be with them and buy their products repeatedly. And the last one, the measurement agility. This one, the company respond with the change factor from the external and internal environment. So the company confident that they will have a quick response to the external trend from the external data that they get and from the change of the trend in the market. According to the strategy plan and data from the supplier and regulation change, that they have the team and the employees that gonna do about this trend and changing in the market. And also the employee will receive the data of the external environments that they will forecast of the industrial trend. And finally, it's support quickly in the internal and external factor from their change by the social media and the data from their supplier and their customer, and even the overseas distributor that they keep in touch, interact with each other.
For the next part, gap analysis. First one, macro environment and business strategy gap. From the macro environment analysis that we use Pestel, the model show us some negative and some positive viewpoint. For the negative, there is economics. The result of economic is showing the negative point. In negative point, the result show the Thai currency is not stable and mostly on the strong side. That affect company. When the company export their product, the price of product will change because of most of company products are sold in country that use US dollar. And for the positive one, political, it did show the positive. Government was help an exporter to exporting their product to other country. They also reduce the tax on the healthy drinks with the company product in the condition. For technology, they also show the positive sides. Social network help company to easily connect the customer directly and faster than before. Also, mobile banking and cryptocurrency are better way to make a transaction. For social, it is also show the positive point. Thailand are now on OA society. All people believe in birdnet that it is a high mineral and good for their health. Also, our nearby country are also in OA society as well. For the legal, it is also show the positive point. There are rules and regulation that company have to pass. For example, GMP. After company receives those standards, the company image will be boosted up and customer will be happy and trust the company more than before. Lastly, environment. It is also shown the positive sides. After company care more about the environment, company can save more money and save time in dispose all the waste that company create. Second one, industrial environment and business strategy gap. According to 5-4 analysis of the company, as the result have shown in the internal analysis, the result of threat of new entrants is low because of size of existing company in the market is big, and also there are many main players in the market and gain most of market share. Each company has their own secret ingredient and flavor that make most of product in the market unique. The result of the bargain power of customer is also low due to the output of each brand are differently. If the consumer want to change to other brand, they will have to take the other test. Even there are low switching cost in the brand, but there are low number of choice in the market, so customer do not have many choice to choose. Next, trade of substitute is low because of the price of competitor is higher than the company, but the quality are mostly the same. That make customer think more when they want to change to the substitute products. Moreover, intensity of rival is low. There are many factors that affect the result. Number of competitors is low. There are several companies in the market and most of product of each firm is differently. Also, customers are loyal to their brand. When they love the taste of the product, they will remain consume those products for a long time. On the other hand, the result of bargaining power of supplier is high due to the low number of suppliers in the market. Bird nets is hard to make and control the quality, so not many farms want to build a bird net farm. Also, they have high value to the company production, so they can bargain more and think that our company need them. Third one, key competitor analysis. As you can see, there are 6 brands in the market. According to the figure above, that it is shown that all competitors in the market. As you can see, TTS beverage are in the middle of the chart as Hong Sun brand. Is this because that company set the price not too high for the customer to buy their product and quite in good quality? Next to Hong Sun, there is Wasochin, which is company that stay nearest to the company. They have lower quality than Hong Sun and also the price higher than us. Other group that are on the upper side of the graph, which is a well-known brand that stay in the market for a long time. They have sold a good quality product as same as our company, but they set the price are at a higher price. On the other side of the graph, which is lower than our company, there are 2 companies with each Lynch and Sinclair. In order to move up to the nearest competitor in the upper side, we have to improve our brand reputation to match with upper brand. Also, we have to improve quality to be better than the competitor in the upper side, and we can upper our price to move up near to the competitor. But we have to create the good relationship with the customer to create brand loyalty among the customer. For the fourth one, business strategy and organization performance gap. To identify business core competency, it is when firms identify their special skill of the company. Company try to perform at its best to provide good quality product to every customer and make product that customer will satisfy with the quality of the product. However, they try to make customers stay loyalty to the customer and try to convince them to reorder more products. For the last one, business strategy and capability analysis gap. Since company is not a very big company with small area and low number of employees, it is impossible to produce over their limit. But company can produce a lot of product and able to satisfy many of customers. Also, they can competing with a big firm in Thailand and outside of Thailand. However, most of employees in company, from office to the production line, they are skilled workers who have been trained to work at high standard. Lastly, company is using high quality raw material from the best quality supplier. That's so the raw material to all over the world.
สวัสดีครับ I am กำพลธีรสิทธิกุลครับstrategy decision making methodology and analysis for to gain the competitive advantage the TTH beverage company have the different size of package and moreover the company have the good quality in product more than the competitor is make the company can gain more the competitive advantage than other competitors.
For the next one, the purpose, mission, vision, and corporate objective. The vision of the company is to be a major player of a bird nest drinking brand in international, such as China, Cambodia, Singapore, and Australian market. And the company will enter more in other countries in the near future, include Thai market. And the second one, the original missions, they have 3 missions to give the client more options of the bird nest drinking brand, which the high quality of the bird nest drinking brand. And the second one, to expand our products or the products into the new countries, including Thai market, is to expand their sales in many countries. And the last one, to be the top of customer mind, like the brand of the bird nest drinking in Thailand, that they are in the top of the customer mind whenever they think about the bird nest drinking brand. So the TTS company want to be the same like that, but they cannot be in Thailand, but they be in the some state in China and in Cambodia, and they want to increase more in other countries also. And for the last one, the corporate objective, they penetrating the market in new country as they want to expand their product to the new countries. And the second thing is to ensure that customer will satisfy with their products and their product quality that they're using. And the last one is to extending company product line. According to the president of the TTS Beverage, they plan to extend more of their product line, that they will have a new flavors of their products and they will sell. And they also have the new size, which is the smaller size than they export to other countries, that they're gonna sell in Thai market in the near future. And now they in the research and development stage of the Thai market.
สวัสดีครับ My name is Akarinten. My topic is proposed corporate strategies. So this company, TTS Beverage Company, must focus on to be the single business strategies to get the benefit from financial income and their economics of scales from producing and selling the only one products. Next is the proposed generic business strategies. The company should use the differentiation models to enlarge the path of the doing the business by focusing on 3 management which are suppliers relationship management, customer relationship management, and quality management. So let's start with the supplier relationship management. The company have to focus and identify of which supplier would help the company as much as they are, and also identify which supplier have a low quality of material, so the company can reduce the cost from buying the low quality material from them. For the second is the customer relationship management. The company have to maintain and keep the relationship from the customer and also doing a loyalty program for maintain the sales. The last one is quality management. The company have to check and maintain the quality of the material before the sellings. Next is the strategic option. The company have to be growth in the market by using the market penetration and market development. So let's start with the market penetration. The company should export more products to Chinese market to make the sales, and also provide more channel for the customer to access the product to be increased in the sales. Next is the market development. The company should set the advertisement for promote the products in Thai market to get a new market for them. And also it would be attract all the Thai customer to buy this product. For doing these two, market penetration and market development, it would make the company have the high sales volume that will lead to the company growth.
Hello, my name is Ithit Limathanaranchai, and today I will talk about the industrial management friction strategies. That my part is talk about it. As first is the operation management flexibility and forecasting plans. For the operation management for TTS Beverage Company, they have an operation management plan to the company will order and install more on the machine. Moreover, they will invest on factories that to the minimize capacity of the product line and more standardized because of company needs more space and capabilities. And also to manage the factory to be the better. For the flexibility and forecasting plan, the company have a target to all of the market during this day. Company just focus on the big market, but they plan to focus on a small target to achieve the more market share. Moreover, company plan to produce a new product line of a healthcare concern that they will produce the new beverage that can be beverage that concern about the health that will satisfy more the customer. And finally, TTS Beverage, they have a request for the China permissions to sell in the China that will be the highest market shares. And also in the next part is marketing plan. For the TTS marketing plan, their company are going to expand their market into the foreign market and also in the Thailand. They're concerned into the two market just in Thailand and for the foreign market to be expand more and market share. And also for market plan, the company should do first is that they should improve their advertisement. That nowadays the advertisement of this TTS company is not highly have the more produce to make the customer know that for the market in Cambodia, Singapore and Indonesia, Malaysia, that TTS company should give more the advertising to make them know that they have this beverage about the business. And also in order to make Thai people know more about their product and to gain more market share from the competitive. Moreover, as their future plan, they will go to expand to many states in China and they have to prepare markets plan for each state in China because of some states are different cultures in the China. As we know, China have a lot of states and a lot of cultures. That TTS company will find the cultures and focus on the advertising aim to the customers. That Chinese people think that Thai products are great quality and high quality already, but they should focus on the advertising to make them know more. And for manufacturing plan, TTS Beverage have a manufacturing plan to expand the factory by expand as first is a land and asset. That in terms of the machine, company would like to order the new machine that can make a production lines more effectively and high capacity. Moreover, company have concern on online system that like the e-procurement or e-commerce. That company will processing in request for certification and ISO to make the company more credibility and well known in the business products. And finally, company will set up new department that are quality management that control the quality of the product better than nowadays. That's also create this department to develop product and create a new product through this department. Okay, for the next part is about the logistics and SCM plan. For the first one is transportations. For the TTS Beverage Company, as far they use the third party because of they don't want to invest on the transportations because of they have a high budget to invest on it, and also they have a maintenance cost of the trucks that the company will not biggest enough to use their own transportations. And for the next one is about the GPS tagging. they use the GPS tracking program to follow the trucks when they during the transportations to know the products where is product. And also the last one is plan for own transportations. TTS Beverage they plan to have their own transportations to lower the cost of the third parties logistic, but it's not nearly years, but they will invest on their own transportation in the next 5 or 6 years. And also next is about the warehousings. The warehousing they have a temperature storage room because of the material will separate to the two material that material will control under the temperature and in the normal temperatures. For the under the temperature they use the cold chains at the storage at the second floor of the factories. That's they store about the bird nest, about the some material that will under the temperatures. And for the normal temperature they're using the just a first floor and they combine it together to be their products. And the next is a general raw material storage areas. That is about the when the material is finished, when that we call finished good, they will storage in the first floor that nearly the outbound and inbound that can transportation easier. And finished good storage area will that the finished good that waiting for trucks to truck load out to send to the suppliers. And for the inventory management they have a checking program for the supplier that this supplier is good enough or not, and also the checking program for the raw material because of the material about the bird nest is not quality, is not stability, that they will checking a lot about their bird nest because of some of bird nest lot sites is not highly quality enough for produce the products. And the last one is make a report to the government. As we know the bird nest is a product that government should be approved, that the company will make the report to the government to approve their products before they sell. And next one is the order processing. Order processing will separate to the ordering point and into the ordering right materials become the receive right qualities of the products. And for the procurement part is about the purchasing orders. As for the purchasing processing, to supplier and inform customer in advance by using email because of some of the material is far away from the Bangkok or far away from the manufacturing base, that they will use the email in advance, and some of the documentary is the secret that will use the email attract. And to send and receive order document and informations during the email to easy to communications together. This is about the procurement of this company. These are pictures. And next one is the customer relationship management or CRM. As for CRM, the market they will focus on the Thailand. This about the Thailand is a new entrance of the market, and also about the market is international markets that TTS Beverage have a product into the international like the Singapore, Cambodia, Myanmar already. And next one is conducting an IDIC to satisfy each customer needs, that they have a separate the product like a Kim, Jingsun like this because of the some of the customer is focused and the satisfaction is different cultures to consume the products. For the next one is customizations. For the customization produced and packaging for each market needed, because of that I mentioned before, because of some of the customer have a different culture, different satisfactions, that we will TTS Beverage will produce the different packaging and different tastes. For supplier relationship management or SRM, as first they build a strong relationship with the company in the business field. To as first is to easy to communicate, and they can help each other when they are in trouble, and also avoid the loss that can come out and avoid the risk. And also second, building a strong relationship with their third-party logistic by signing the contract in the long contract, because of if we didn't sign the contract the price will higher every year. And also exchange or share and information needed through all the supply chains to have the same information and same documentaries. And the third one is building a strong relationship with the suppliers. Because of we want to improve their performance by setting up KPIs. That in the KPI have the categories to monitor the suppliers and produce product quality improvement to produce a high quality of products. And also the last one is getting the business partner that have same business goals. Because of some of suppliers have a same business goal, same as the TTS Beverage, that we can achieve the goal together.
For the quality management plans, first the company should do the TQM, Total Quality Management. TQM is the method that can improve the process of the company. Second, the company should do the PDCA, and it come from the Plan, Do, Check, Act. For the plans, the company plan every process. D, the company doing follow by the plans. C is checking the activity that they do, and A is action, and you check again and plan it if it's not good. And the last one is the check sheet. In every part of the process, the company should do the check sheet for know about the effect that come from in each process. Material management plans. The company should invest in the warehouse management system to record the number of stock and the type of material in the warehouse of both raw materials and finished goods. The system also show the record point for repurchase the material to prevent the stock out. Moreover, the raw material will be kept in the large refrigerator to control the quality of the good. For the finished good, as it is one of the material in the supply chain model, the company should stock the finished good based on the allot of number and control the flow of item by using FIFO or first in first out method. Also provide some safety stock for unexpected events happen. Supply chain of TTS Beverage Company. There are three parts, and first is the raw materials. The raw material of the company, they order from the suppliers. And second step is the manufacturing process. It is the process in the company to make the bird nest. And the last one is the transportation. The company use the third party to carry their product to the customers. Next, I will talk about the process of supply chain by step. There are three processes. For the first one is inbound ordering. Second step is manufacturing process, and the last one is outbound. For the first process, inbound, there are 5 steps of this process. First one, order raw material from the suppliers. Second, receive goods and inspect the goods that's sent from the supplier. Third, clarify of raw materials. Fourth, stock raw materials in the place for each raw materials. Fifth is the quality checking the raw materials. Next is the process tools. Manufacturing process. Step 1 is production process. Step 2, checking finished goods. Step 3, put the product in the package or deliveries. Step 4, and quality checkings. And for the last process 3 is outbound or finished goods and transportations. There are only 2 steps. For the first step is count the goods before shipping to the shipping companies, and second step is ship to the customer. For the technology management plan, there are 3 things that the company should do. For the information technology in supply chain of the company needs to improve. First, they should apply automatic QC checking system. Now, every QC checking process, they use human eye to check or defect. It is not effective at all. Human eye are easy to be missing. If they use automatic QC checking sensor will check product defect without missing defects and faster than human eye. Second, they should use the ERP system. ERP system is a system that contains all information in the software. If they use this system, every department are able to keep up the other department, smartphone or computer, and able to access to the system outside office. It makes all process go fast and smooth. And the last one is robot are good technology and they should apply in the factories. The process of packing up product from production line into package. Now company use human to pick all products. If they use robot, it will be a lot of faster and less mistake. For engineering management plans, motion and time plan can reduce the control cost to improve working condition and motivate people. The technique that we use for explain motion and time study and the flow chart that mentioned below. For the company process flow, the company Bird Nest Beverage make the ginger burst nest mix with the rock sugar, ginger and etc. Clearly hygienically process, not artificial color and no prevention. For the process, start with buying raw materials and then check a quality control process, and next is production process, and next is the quality control process, and then stocking process is about the finished goods, and the last one is transportation and delivery to the customer. Production process, there are 10 steps in the companies, and this is the overall of 10 process. There are 10 steps in the company. For the first one step is receive the temperature sensitive ingredients from the suppliers. Second is check the quality of ingredients. Next, the third step is the put the ingredient into the refrigerator. Fourth step is bottle preparation. Fifth step is the boiling bird net and spread into the bottom. Sixth, adding the other boiled ingredient and flavor into the bottle. Seventh step is pushing a lid on the bottom top, and the 8th is disinfection process. 9th is pushing the label on and getting labels into the shape of bottle. 10th, pushing the finished good into the box, packaging and delivery the goods to the business. Human and labor relation plans. Every organization needs a solid employees relation strategies. Building a strong employee relation strategy involves creating an environment that delivers what people want now. Your employee want to feel good about who they are, what they do, and where they work, and you want to feel good about the productivity, overall performance, and the engaging leader in the organization. And there are three elements is the factor of human relations. For the first one is cultures. Employees need to feel good about what they do and where they do it. Describe with your team what value really represent your company and then make them as transparent as possible. But even if they don't, it's important to articulate them to every person in the organization, as those values will drive expect behavior in your organization. Put measures in place so people can be recognized when they live up to those values. It should go without saying the leadership is to move beyond to these culture codes. And next is the communication. Employee needs to know what's going on, need which campaign and goals. Instead of just communicating to employee, ensure that there are flexible way for employee to communicate back. This also ties to how quickly and how often your employee relation team respond to both positive and negative employee situations. And the last one, compensations. Employee needs to feel value for the job they are doing. People who are paid at industrial standard or slightly above feel better about their jobs than those who receive less than market rate for the same work. For the environmental and safety plans, the company should make a plan for the unexpected situations. For the first one, for the fires, it can be the cause of the loss of control, loss prevention and loss of detection. So the company should make the insurance for the fire situation occur to make the company have safe and make the program to check the machine in the manufacturing that can be the cause of the fire. Next is the short circuit. Because of the in the manufacturing they use a lot of electricity, so the company should make the safety cut for avoid the short circuit. So next is the theft loss. The company should provide the CCTV to prevent the loss from the theft. Next is the machine. In terms of machine, the company should do the checking program for the every machine in the factory to make sure that the machine can work 100%. Next is the slip and fall. The company should make the logo to show the employee in the area that can slip easy to prevent the slip and fall of the employees. Next is CTD. It's kind of the risk that can occur when the employee workload and have effect with their body. So the company should provide the checking program or checking health program for the employees. So next is the box falling down, because in the company have a lot of box and finished good in the box, so it can be the cause of box falling down. So the company should provide the area that stock only the box and finished good. So the last one is the flood, because the manufacturing is near the river, and when the heavy rain is coming, it can be cause of flooding. So the company should provide the insurance for the flooding to avoid the damage from the floods. For the MIS and ICT plans, the company should do 4 things. First, they should provide the warehouse management system in the warehouse, because nowadays the manufacturing use the human workforce only. So if it use the warehouse management system to help them, it will reduce the cost and make more the productivities. And next is about the GPS. The company can use the GPS to make sure that about the transportation company that supply their product to their customer by looking they write carefully or not. Next is the Internet of Things. The company should use the Internet of Things to control more in the company. Like for example, for control about the manufacturing in the company. So and the last one is enterprise resource planning. It's kind of the communication by using the online, and if the company do this, and it will reduce the time and motions, and moreover when they use this system and can help you to make productivity and reduce the time and easy for work, and you can work anywhere in the world.
For the proposed change management plan, this company should choose the learning perspective to change the management from the experiment and the feedback of the histories. The change by learning will make employees have better workflow, and the company could gain more understanding from their employees. Also, the change model have to be the collaborative. because it would get more participation from all employees. And the next one is the participative evolution. The participative evolution will make the change go by slow and small change for the employees to employees can adapt themselves for the changes. And lastly, the company should refreeze all the changes to be permanent and sustained for the next generation of the company. Next is the capability development plan. So this company have production plan and warehouse. So first start with the warehouse first. The warehouse management plan have to be improved by storage systems. They should invest in freezers and storage system by using those with the warehouse. For the freezers, they have to keep the raw material to be fresh in the freezers and have high quality to reach the standards of the production. And for the storage system, the finished good would be put in the racks to be safe for the stocking items. The second is the production plan. They should provide more space for the production plan and also invest in the technology to make the production plan flower and to be much more quality than the usuals. Next is the system development plan. They should develop more e-commerce, machine system and industry expansion. For the e-commerce, they would sell their product through the online and by using the social media to provide the information for the customers, and also they would receive the financial currency from online. For the machine systems, they would invest in high technology to make their company have more reliability and also collect the data from the machine on every defect to fix the future problems.
สวัสดีครับ My name is Nat Sethanan. I'm gonna talk about proposed structure plan. TTS Beverage have a proposed to make a new structure in a long-term period as the follow. For the first one, function structure, TTS Beverage will use top management plan until the company are highly growth and selling shareholder that will change to CEO structure. And the next is geographic structure. Company plan to have a general manager in the other country to control the export import and sell in the country that have a product selling. And the last one is business unit structure. Company have to expand more business under the TTS Beverage that to avoid the risk of economic and cost of goods sold to improve the profitability in long term. For the proposed leadership plan, the TTS Beverage company use the top management team to manage the company because these companies are the family business that they use top management to have a power to manage easier and quick response decision making. Also, they have a strategy to set a mindset for the employee to do the right thing with the right decision. It's very effective to have a right person to do the job that they expert. Moreover, TTS company have a short-term and long-term plan to develop the company, which are expand the factory and expand the market share in terms of export product to be worldwide new product. For the proposed people and culture development plan, the TTS Beverage company has 29 employees, including 6 office workers and 23 factory employees. Most of the employees are Cambodian. Most of the staff speak Cambodian, but their working hours are controlled by Cambodian supervisors who speak fluent Thai. Their ability to communicate and understand the culture of the company as well. In the future, the company plan to expand its branch and factory so that it may need more staff in the future. Moreover, the company plan to have a future staff development program within the company. In addition, employees can work with the company and make the company more productive. For proposed control and evaluation plan, in the future after the company expansion, they must have a quarterly KPI checking about their QC, employee performance, and product quality and quantity. For the employee, they can measure their performance by the outcome from KPIs and quantity that they get in everyday performance. They can evaluate their employee performance by check-in and check-out time, defect and human error, and extra absence. Also, KPI can be measured and get the result by quality and quantity of the product, production process, employee performance, transportation, and lead time. For proposed acquisition or alliance plan, the company is doing business with many companies. For example, the company that is a supplier or marketing company in various countries to TDS Beverage Company. In the future, the company plan to expand its sales by distribute its own product to China, which is Guangzhou, and represented by many Chinese distributors, also making a contract in order to let them bring their product to customers. So that is make many Chinese distributors want to work together with TTS Beverage Company. At present, TTS Beverage Company has no signed a partnership agreement with any company, but in the future plan, there might be a partner with Chinese-owned international company to be their main distributor in China because they want to sell more product international. TTS Beverage Company also need a partner company with the similar corporate culture and business model in order to get an easy collaboration and working together in the long run. For the proposed financial budget plan, the company give us only the roughly detail in financial statement plan because it might affect their sale if the detail is leaking out. So during 2016 till 2017, that they had more than triple growth of their income during those years because the growth of Thai economy and export. So it can cause the result. They got an extremely sale and order from their customer, and this is income statement. Total revenue in 2017 is about 58 million. Total expense in 2017 is about 57 million, and the net profit is about 400,000. And total revenue in 2016 is about 46 million. Total expense in year 2016 is about 46 million, and the net profit in 2016 is about 100,000 baht.